Hello. So I'm going to do this reading. Okay. I got 2 different decks I'm using. I'm just going to do some piles. Okay. That one went back. What? This light is kind of annoying because of the glare, so turning it off. Okay. I feel like there's more, but I'm just gonna set this up really quick. Okay. So, let me see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 2 more. Oh no! Okay, here we go. So when I was shuffling this one earlier, I saw that you could be kind of like, in a position, or you could have been in a position of like some type of lack, or you know, desiring of something that wasn't, you know, coming in a certain way, but like lack or scarcity, like really kind of desiring something more, but not receiving it in some type of way. But we got the Ace of Cups that I saw, so it's like you could be moving into a much more fulfilling position for yourself. Okay. Some synchronicities, apparently. If you're dealing with some type of triangulation, apparently, there could be something here for you. So, I found something out earlier tonight that I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe I'm trying to get my head wrapped around this still. So, let's see what's going on. But right now we have a tech wizard, okay? So somebody could be really electronically savvy, okay? They could be kind of getting, or it could even be somebody could be putting different pieces together in a situation and really kind of making things work more intentionally. We have the Knight of Swords, okay? There could be some type of action that's being taken quickly. And somebody could be really finding their way, mapping out a situation in order to move forward. We got the Empress right here. Move forward towards what it is they're truly desiring of and wanting to receive. Okay, so this is nice. Yeah, we got Meal Prep Mastermind. So somebody's really kind of thinking about all the different possibilities and wanting to move more intentionally in a way where they're preparing themselves. And look at that, we have the Empress and the Emperor right here. We have a masculine that could be kind of looking at things in a much more healed perspective as they prepare themselves, okay? Somebody could be feeling a little awkward about, you know, what steps they're, you know, really wanting to be taking, but they could be feeling like they're really moving forward towards their long-term goals and wanting to take action with some type of communication in order to get to this position, all right? And we got an overwhelmed mom. Okay. Things are aligning and kind of coming into place, okay? So there's a greater alignment that's coming in after a time of being, you know, kind of like feeling, you know, spread thin and, you know, possibly needing some type of support, not really being able to know where to focus, okay? So there could be a greater sense of alignment coming in. All right. And, somebody could be feeling like they are, you know, trying to get to a more calm state, but they could even be feeling a little, let me see, tangled up in certain scenarios, but somebody could be kind of getting to a greater confidence with what they recognize their abilities are. It's like instead of feeling like there's this, like I said, overwhelm, it's like somebody could be really focusing more on what they know, that they're able to do well, and could be wanting to kind of put that at the forefront in a way, or elevate that awareness instead of disregarding it. Okay. And yeah, we have yoga and meditation right here. Somebody could be kind of wanting, they could be feeling a little overwhelmed in different ways, but also wanting to tune in and get to just a much more state of calm within the position that they are in, or with what they know they have in their life, in a way that is, you know, it could have been overwhelming in different ways. Overwhelming, I guess, is the word right now, but it could have been like all these, you know, let me see, can you see that? Different moving parts or whatever, or intrusive, you know, kind of visionary aspects that, you know, somebody could be feeling like, I don't know exactly how this is coming together, but somebody could be getting to a position of really wanting to organize things in a more intentional way. And let me see, there could be some type of messages or information exchanged, and somebody's wanting to kind of elevate and let me see, organize in a way that someone can feel like they're overcoming all the potential outlooks of difficulty. Okay. And we got a grill master right here. So yeah, somebody could be getting a lot more confident when it comes to all the different moving parts, and feeling, you know, a lot more in, what's the word? In their element. Okay. And we get the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So somebody could be kind of allowing for a greater confidence when it comes to their emotional expression, and moving forward towards what it is that they're desiring of. Okay. Somebody could be feeling like someone who is, you know, kind of bringing other people's energy up, or sustaining them in a lot of different ways. And we have another person who could be feeling like they are really kind of taking care of a lot of people in a way that they might not be receiving maybe like appreciation or gratitude in a certain way. Like there could be, you know, somebody could be putting an effort into different situations where there's still like an aloof energy, and this could be the same person, I guess, but like it seemed like it was two different people right here. But it seems like, you know, somebody could be feeling like they're wanting to do something that they feel is important, but they could also be feeling like they're not really getting the responses that they're desiring of. Okay, we have a drama queen, all right, and somebody who is really kind of good at putting things on hold. And there could be different aspects of miscommunication that could have been brought to the forefront, that somebody could be a little feeling good night. Somebody could be feeling like there, you know, there could have been some type of mistake, or let me see, like misstep. Okay. But yeah, so there could be, it's like, it seems like somebody could be feeling a little depleted in different ways, where they are wanting to put the effort towards something in a positive way, but they could be feeling like things aren't necessarily coming into alignment in the way that they're desiring of. Okay. All right. But as somebody kind of restricts themselves from third-party scenarios more intentionally, they could be creating their own momentum in a way that they feel is much more aligned and truthful, and they could be recognizing the growth and the shifts in the maturity that they are coming into. Okay, so hopefully this is making sense. I know it kind of seems like it could be, I guess, but for me, I feel like I'm just jumping around right here. So that could be part of it too. Somebody could be feeling like they're not really, you know, able to just focus on one thing, but have, you know, a bunch of different distractive elements that could be taking away from what they feel is more purposeful or even appreciated. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. But there is some type of new chapter that is coming, okay, where somebody could be feeling a lot more like they are taking over, like taking ownership and mastery over a situation, and they could be feeling like they're much more confident with moving forward down the path where they had been previously hesitating, okay? Somebody could be feeling like they know what it is that they've been desiring of and holding out for or battling for. And at this point, we get the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be really wanting to more intentionally bring what they're desiring of into their life, okay? And as they create a greater balance within themselves, they could be feeling a lot more confident with the message that they're wanting to express or what their like emotional truth is within them, and they could be feeling like they're getting a lot more cooperative elements coming into their life. Okay, I've been noticing a lot of synchronistic numbers today, like like repeating, but in a way where it's like there's like a pattern to it, you know, so it's like, you know, like 40704, you know, something like that, you know. So there could be you know, some type of recognition of the progress that's being made and the changes that are you know, being opened up. Okay, so yeah, somebody could be feeling like they've been navigating through different levels of difficulty, but they could be seeing how things are still falling into place, excuse me, more intentionally. And we got the Magician right here, so somebody could be really getting to greater awareness that they aren't just doing something on their own, but they are co-creating with the universe in a way that is purposeful and what it is that they're truly wanting to manifest. Okay, we got the title card in here. So somebody could be feeling like they have a greater understanding of the awareness of what they're wanting to create and bring in, and somebody's paying more attention or intention, I guess, having more intention and paying more attention to their intuitive guidance and nudges instead of focusing on manipulative aspects or deceitful aspects that had been going on around them. Okay, somebody could be feeling like they've been puppeted in different ways, and now they're getting to a greater sense of contentment within their own inner awareness and understanding. And somebody's really wanting to dedicate themselves to expressing themselves much more openly when it comes to their true desired fulfillment, and they could be moving forward in a way that is like you know, where they're wanting to engage in a situation where they're initiating towards a wish come true. Okay, and we got the cute, how cute. These two cards make me feel better about everything else I'm saying. So we have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Cups. So somebody could be much more rapidly and passionately moving forward towards a truly guided relationship dynamic. Okay, it could be feeling like there's a lot of divine guidance, and that somebody could be moving forward into a situation they could really feel they can devote themselves to. Watch the cat, remember? Come on, hurry up. Lana, I'm serious. He comes out here and he goes through the window in 2 seconds. I'm serious. Like, he would have been out the door 3 times in the amount of time that you already didn't close the door. Ah! So frustrating. You guys might be frustrated too. Anyway, um, so we got a cat who's he's just found the outside and he wants to be there all the time. Anyway, so, yeah, somebody could be moving forward into a position where they're, much more intentionally moving forward towards a situation they're wanting to devote themselves to. And we got the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands right here. So there could be a recognition of, not only the divine guidance, but the true complementary and, aligned aspects within what they're bringing together into a situation. So it's like, it's not just one person, but both parties being able to support and create a greater security for the other. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, somebody could be feeling confident within themselves and really kind of taking the time to focus on what they feel is much more important or purposeful. And but there could be, a situation where somebody's needing to step up into position in order to face certain difficult choices. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so it's like, instead of looking at a situation like it's an aspect of difficulty that you could be closed off from, there's a need for somebody to really kind of get to a greater sense of contentment within the stability that has been formed within them, and what it is that they're moving forward towards creating and bringing into life in a physical way. And stay true to this knowledge and this position, regardless of what different opposing forces may be coming towards you. Okay, and move more intentionally towards what you feel is a passionate and desirable new beginning. All right, let's see. This is nice. I needed to calm down. This is a nice little story. But yeah, the triangulation thing, man. Oh, if you're dealing with that, oh my gosh, I feel you. But yeah, look at that. Look, what I said. Four of Cups. Don't open yourself up to situations that are, that you're not truly desiring of. When you feel that something isn't for you, just stay true to yourself in that awareness. And it might not even be, just like avoid it or something, but like be more direct and open with this awareness. Like, say, this isn't something that I'm trying to entertain, or whatever the case might be. But like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, whatever, but this is kind of showing me to stay more true to what it is that within you, instead of accommodating others' desires. Okay, and it's not like bad to accommodate people, whatever, but if it's taking you out of if it's like interrupting or disregarding your boundaries, there's a need to really kind of stay true to yourself. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles that just came out. So it's like, you could be really kind of recognizing that you're moving into a situation that you are having this truly desired and aligned partner that could create a greater stability and security, as well as a lot more of a nurturing dynamic than you could have been opened to previously, or been having access to, I guess, right? And look at that. We got the World and the Fool. You could be really moving forward into a brand new beginning where you're, protected, guided, and can truly be carefree with what it is that you could have seen as, like it was saying, like previously, where all these different moving parts and, how to align this all together. Like, you could be kind of moving more confidently in a way where that you can take the time to enjoy and appreciate what it is that you're moving forward towards. Okay. So there will be, you know, at that time, a more balanced energetic exchange instead of dealing with difficulty or pain. And you could, oh, how cute. You could definitely be walking away from the outlook of lack and scarcity that had been previously possibly like a norm in some type of way. Okay. And you could be moving into a situation that's really life-changing, and a major shift from what it is that you had been having to navigate through previously. Okay. And Justice just flew out upright right there. So you could be really kind of illuminated to new truths that you could have felt were, you know, like a fairy tale type of situation or something like that. You could be really kind of moving into a situation that is bringing in true justice, balance, clarity, and truth into your life. And this person's like walking the tightrope, but they're, you know, blindfolded. You could be feeling really confident within your abilities and the position you find yourself in. Okay. All right. How cute. This makes me feel better too. So we got, what is this one? Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Star. Okay, so as you move more forward more intentionally into this abundant and fulfilling team and partnership dynamic, you will be coming into a greater sense of success and triumph and wishes coming true. Okay, so maintain your hope. Don't try and rush yourself. But as you move forward in this way, you'll be aligning with your higher self. And even just doing that, you can feel confident within, right? So, but also, you could be really opening yourself up to truly desired relationship dynamics instead of feeling like you are subject to other people's negativity or abuse in certain ways, I guess, or, you know, taking advantage of you or whatever the case might be. Okay, so it's like stay true to yourself and know where and when to draw the line with what it is that you aren't you know, wanting to you know, have to open yourself up to anymore. Okay, so that's nice. Like I was okay, and we got a retail therapy. Somebody could be, you know, wanting to feel a little more prepared and content with what it is that they are you know, really bringing into their life at this point, or this could be you or someone, right? We have a viral video star, an influencer, and what I was just talking about, the retail therapy. Okay, so you could be, you know, bringing in more of what it is that you're desiring of. You could be elevating in a lot of different ways and guiding others while also kind of, you know, making yourself more known for what it is that you do. Excuse me. Like as far as, you know, your niche or whatever, and your niche, and and you could be getting to a greater recognition of what it is that you're bringing into your life, and even more intentional with what it is that you are allowing in your presence. Okay, this thing. I don't know how to think about this card right here. Let me look at these really quick. Yeah, somebody could have been dealing with a lot of other people's negativity in different ways, where it was like influencing them, possibly indirectly or in ways that other people were trying to be discreet, right? Somebody could have been surrounding themselves with people who were just kind of trying to stay in the know, or stay going along with the trends, okay? And somebody could be really wanting to kind of like, let me see, release themselves from, what's the word I'm thinking of? From others who are just trying to take more than what it is that they're bringing into a situation, okay? Somebody could be, you know, getting a lot better when it comes to, you know, turning their attention away from these disruptive elements. And okay. And somebody could be also feeling a lot more energy, you know, or feeling a lot more energized when it comes to creating this separation, instead of feeling like they're like feeling bad about it. It's like somebody could be feeling much more confident based on not being so drained in a way that they could have been. Okay, there could have been a lot of different other people's opinions that they were having to try and decipher and figure out what the meaning behind this was. And at this point, they are recognizing that they had been dealing with a lot of different situations that they didn't necessarily want to be a part of, and they could be feeling like they've really overcome, okay? And they could be focusing more on what they feel is truly desirable for them, okay? All right, that's weird. Did I put these away? I pulled all those cards already? Anyway, the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles just jumped off the top right here, so yeah, somebody could be feeling that they're, you know, much more intentionally and quickly moving forward towards their long-term goals. Creating a foundation with a loving partner, and really kind of being able to feel more confident in a pure and joyful environment that they could be creating. Like, and I got the Ace of Cups right there, and the King of Wands. So somebody could be feeling like they've been able to really maintain what they'd envisioned for themselves and open up to a brand new, emotionally fulfilling start, okay? With a lot more of a healed aspect, and getting back to that joy, all right? And getting a greater sense of strength within what it is that they've learned about a situation. They could be preparing, preparing themselves for a truly fulfilling emotional outcome, and like recognizing that they're moving into a much more family-oriented way of life, that they are no longer having to feel concerned over, you know, what loss may come about a situation, okay? And they could be knowing much more confidently, how cute, of what steps they're wanting to take in order to have this positive outcome come in, okay? So somebody could be really looking at things in a much more joyful and enthusiastic way, all right? Oh, that's nice. Oh my gosh, I'm not even being sarcastic. Like, I got full-body chills right now. It's like a relief, huh? Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Anyway, I feel like I should pull a little more, but let's see. This one popped out. We got the Office deck right here. I'm just gonna say about the triangulation thing. Shit. I went to this store that I hadn't been to in a while and saw a worker there that I hadn't seen in a while, and they brought up someone that I hadn't also seen in a long time. And they were like, "Oh, what happened?" And I'm like, I don't. What do you mean? You know, like, so this person, oh my gosh, I can't even. Somebody could be ready for what's to come in, okay? This person I knew was telling stories in a way to make themselves look like they were, you know, all sweet and caring and all this other stuff. while they were creating drama and chaos in everybody's life. And with what the lady had told me, it was like way more recent of a conversation that she had with this person than I would have anticipated. And it was like really kind of showing me it was a triangulation aspect, or, you know, what's the word? Strategy, right? In order to try and, narrate the story in their favor, right? So it was like really frustrating for me because I'm like, none of this is even true for this person to be saying these things and stuff, you know? So you could be dealing with some type of stupid scenario where somebody else is making nonsense of and just kind of bullshitting, you know? So anyway, so stupid. I came home, I was like so frustrated. I'm like, "Arr!" Anyway, so yay! Anyway, about this other past part. So somebody could be ready. Ooh, they're getting prepared. Oh, they know what steps they're wanting, or they're using their discernment and knowing what steps they should be taking. Okay, they could be nurturing themselves and really moving forward out of chaotic water, choppy water, into a more calm position. Okay, and somebody is staying true to themselves, and there's also different cooperative elements that could be coming in. Okay, somebody could have been paying attention to different potential possibilities, and at this point they are looking at things in a much more aligned way. Really wanting to present their truth much more confidently instead of feeling like they are navigating through illusions. Okay, so somebody could be feeling like, you know what, these could all be possibilities right here, but I'm going to be, saying what I need to say or doing what I need to do instead of having that be at the forefront. Okay, yeah, somebody could be really recognizing the different difficulty and hardship or pain they'd gone through when it came to, certain third-party situations. And they could have really taken their time to go within in order to recognize what it is that they're wanting to move forward towards more intentionally in order to get on their aligned path. Okay. And we got which is funny, we got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands coming out together again right here like it was earlier. So somebody could be really elevating their emotional expression and moving forward towards what they're wanting, what they're desiring of, and they can be feeling a lot more secure with this, the action that they're wanting to take. Okay, let's see. Yeah, somebody is walking away from certain burdens, recognizing what they're wanting to dedicate themselves to. Okay, look at that. We got the Ace of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Death card. So somebody's wanting to bring more intentionally what it is that they're desiring of into their life and initiate towards a new beginning that they feel is really how things are meant to be. Okay, and they could be, going through a major transformation that is allowing for this to be the case. Okay. We got the Six of Cups and the Emperor. Somebody's looking at things a lot more joyfully and in a more healed way, ready to assert themselves and engage in a situation that they feel would be a wish come true, okay, while co-creating and manifesting what they're really wanting, okay. And somebody has the strength and is finding the courage within them in order to initiate towards this foundation of the environment that they're wanting to really pour into, okay. Oh my gosh, I could do this all night now. This is so much better. Anyway, so yeah, somebody could have been dealing with certain difficult decisions, but now they know what step to take. They know what steps they're wanting to take or needing to take in order to receive what it is that they're truly desiring of. And this could be this, divine counterpart dynamic. Okay, they could be really kind of feeling obsessed, creating momentum, not wanting to rush in too quickly, but somebody could be learning you know, all the different ins and outs of what they're needing to in order to feel confident in taking action and be feeling a lot more purposeful, passionate, and desiring of this new beginning. And also they could be recognizing the different spiritual aspects or elements involved that are helping to guide this as well. All right. Somebody's leveled up in a way where they can be feeling more confident when it comes to certain situations that they're not desiring of, you know, and creating the balance that they could have been kind of stressed out about previously when it comes to what type of partnership and team they're wanting to embrace, and you know, with what it is that they're wanting to create in this new dynamic. Okay, look at that. We got the High Priestess. Somebody's following their intuition, okay, and recognizing, you know, what had been lacking in their life and moving forward in a way where they're feeling a lot more successful and triumphant. Look at that. We got the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, or Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh, Ten of Swords. I keep doing that. I notice I keep saying something of Wands, whatever, of Wands, whenever I say it, and it's not Wands. So maybe that's something on its own, but I notice I've been doing that lately. Half of like any of the comments that I write are just like, I meant this one. Anyway, so somebody could be coming to a much more positive outcome. Well, really closing out painful and negative cycles, okay? All right. Whoa. It feels like this whole deck wants to come out, so it's kind of funny. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. You know what's funny is I was talking to my daughter. We had this like it was like questions to ask someone to see how much they know you or something like that, you know, and we were joking around with it, like playing around with it, you know. And I was like, oh, what song do I always sing or whatever? And she was like, Jack be nimble. I'm all, I guess I do. Anyway, I don't know why, but I do. Where? Lights? Somebody needs to turn the lights off, okay? Make sure you do. So, anyway, let's get back to this. So, yeah, somebody could be moving rapidly with a message, okay, that they feel is meaningful, okay? It could be something that they're feeling emotional within. Let me do that one again. Let me try it again. Okay. Well, let me... Keeps hitting stuff. Okay. So yeah, somebody could be feeling like they're ready to move forward more intentionally with a message that they're desiring to express that they feel is meaningful. Okay, they could be wanting to present some type of offer and know what a situation is worth to them. Oh my gosh, a spider. Where you need to go, huh? You can go outside? Spiders could be relevant. Anyway, and somebody's getting justice after, you know, loss and potential pain, okay? Oh, I'm gonna fall down. No, you go the other way. Ah! You stop. You stop it. Get out of here. I'll put you outside if you want me to. No, the other way. Shit, okay, he's on the floor. Great. All right. Anyway, spiders could be relevant. Okay, so somebody's moving into a position of justice, and they could be, we got the moon and the star right here, and then the sun right there too. So it could be like a brand new world, a whole new shift and change, and somebody's being illuminated to what they feel is a true wish come true and a desired outcome. Okay, they could be moving through different elements of healing. Oh my goodness. We got the Lovers, the Two of Cups, okay? So there's definitely like a confidence within a connection that somebody's getting to, okay? And they could be wanting to surrender into a situation regardless of what conflict they might be feeling like they could be facing. Okay, somebody could be feeling like they're ready. You know, they've matured in a lot of different ways, and they could be ready to bring in what they're truly desiring of, and ready for a brand new, emotionally fulfilling new beginning. So that's a nice little end, okay, to this whole thing. So somebody could be really kind of waiting for certain signs and ready to move forward intentionally, okay? Ooh, we went from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. And they could be kind of elevating in a way that they're feeling purposeful. Oh my gosh. How cute is this? So yeah, they could be feeling a lot more purposeful with what it is that they've envisioned for themselves while following their heart towards their long-term goals. Okay. Somebody could be staying true to themselves when it comes to manipulation and deception. And they could be ready to move forward quickly towards a leap of faith. Okay. But we got, look at this. This is what I was saying was cute. We got the Queen and King of Pentacles and the World card, okay? So somebody could be really recognizing the true, you know, supportive and secure and steady partnership that they're opening themselves up to, and what it is that they could really, you know, what type of abundance they could be bringing into their life, and opening up to a brand new beginning and brand new world, recognizing the protection and the guidance in all directions. Okay, so okay, somebody's moving through a portal into what it is that they're truly desiring of. And look, at this is the last card right here, moving forward towards what they're truly desiring of. Okay, or whom. All right, that is nice. Okay, I got something in my eye. I'm like, I was just gonna press stop, but I guess I'll tell you. Anyway, I'm like, I'm not crying, okay? Just kidding. I'm not. Anyway, oh my gosh, it made it worse. Okay. All right. Well, if you're seeing this, then you're overcoming a lot of nonsense. Good for you. All right. Have a good one. Talk to you later.